Hello and welcome to another episode of Combos and Chill Dirty Talk Sessions. I'm your host, Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
Hi guys, welcome to the stream.
Episode 43.
I know.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's like, the best thing is that today's guest is, again, I'm so happy that I got him on board.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it because I actually went and saw him live, so to say. But
we saw him live, and I saw him in front of me.
Yeah,
doing some stuff like moves and shit.
Exactly.
So
it's better we got him on the show now, at his when he's about to take flight into success. So it's a good phase of life.
We can remind him where he been.
What?
So, man, without any further ado, our guest is Shaheen. He goes by the name Shaheen. I mean, I think his real name is different, but his ring name is Shaheen. He's a pro wrestler. He's he was the WME champion, and we got to talk about all of that.
Wow, you try to give him all the titles before you.
And he's a high flyer guy. He's a guy in a mask, but tonight he's gonna be joining us without the mask. So, without any further ado, let's get Shaheen on the show. Shaheen, bro, how you doing? And welcome to our session, and welcome to Combos and Chill.
Hi, Shaheen.
Everyone.
How are you?
It's an honor. Well, I swear to God, it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much for reaching out.
That is so sweet.
If anything, I'm looking forward to just talking, chatting, and getting to know you, and vice versa.
Oh man, same here.
Yeah, exactly.
So just before we move on, and anyway, we gave you a tiny introduction, but before moving on, I just want to read a couple of the comments. Bundalet is in the house saying what's up. Zuzu is in the house. What's up?
Hey Adil, how are you? How's everyone doing? How's the week going?
How's the week going? And tell us. And Zuzu and Bundalet are talking. So Shaheen, we gave you a tiny introduction as you're a pro wrestler, and you were the ex-champion of Wrestlingme. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself in your own words?
My real name is actually Mo. I go by the name Shaheen because it literally translates to Falcon, and I chose that name because it's the national emblem of the UAE. It represents strength, speed, courage, everything that I wanted to embody inside the ring.
And the national bird.
By the way, I forgot to mention, he's the first Emirati pro wrestler.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
to perform abroad.
Perform abroad.
Yeah.
He completed me.
I think other people have that title and they'll get so mad at me for taking it away from them.
Yeah. You have to be very specific in these things.
Yeah.
Shaheen, so you're a pro wrestler, and tell us more.
Be more specific.
No, I mean, introduce yourself more.
Okay. What else is there? I started wrestling 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm driven by my passion and by my fear at the same time.
Ooh.
Is it the fear of the injuries and stuff you're talking about?
No, nothing to do with it. Because once you're in there, you're suddenly invincible. You can do whatever you want. You feel like you're unbent, unbroken, so you can do all the crazy stuff that you see me do.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's fear of how to explain this. Fear of being misunderstood, I would say, or the fear that there's no outlet or there's no relatability when it comes to your creativity inside the ring.
Oh,
wow.
But it keeps pushing me to the next level. I always have a goal, and it's to outperform my previous match. I know that's crazy. It puts me under pressure, but it always helps me put myself and take myself to the next level when it comes to my matches.
Under pressure like his shirt. No, but we have a philosophical man on our hands here today. I think I can deep dive into how the universe works with him. He's that kind of person. I've seen him live, and it's just insane the amount of agility he has on stage.
Exactly.
I am shocked that guy had this much stamina. And
dude,
considering,
it's crazy.
Okay. And also I see him work out on like his stories with currently he's like injured, and I feel like a piece of shit. Like, I'm like, why? Because I used to train before Shaheen, that's why. So, dude, every single time I see him, I'm like, kudos to him. He's like lifting weights, doing shit with 1 hour. I'm like, oh my God.
But before moving on, I just want to say thank you to Adil Zuzu for resubscribing. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. It means the world to us. And thank you very much for all the support that we're getting since day one. That's so sweet of
I mean, everyone who's showing us support like throughout, even when we are, you know, not having a busy schedule and not being able to stream regularly, but still, you know, people drop by, make time out of their, you know, busy schedules. Again, as I say, time is the most valuable, precious thing you can give someone. So
thank you very much, Adil, for joining us and for the sub. It means the world to us. But let's dive into the whole. Thank you very much. Thank you again, Adil. Thank you. And let's dive into the whole thing, Shaheen. When was that first time? Because I know the story. He kind of told me yesterday, but I want him to say it again.
you got more information.
Yeah, I got my bro time with him.
That was not fair. That was not fair.
When was the first time that you said to yourself that I want to become a pro wrestler, and now you're doing it?
Oh, okay. I like to cut the story into two. So, one being external forces, other being internal forces, and the third being a combination of both.
Okay.
So, years back, I was not actually considering doing this to begin with. It was just at the back of my head, you know, as a kid. You grow up watching stuff, you idolize these things you watch on TV, regardless whether it was wrestling, whether it was football, Power Rangers, whatever, you name it, you know?
Power Rangers.
But
I can relate though, you know?
Yeah.
So you tend to idolize them. For me, it came out with like Tarzan. And then with WWF, I related, especially with the high flying stuff that Tarzan does. So when I saw that on TV, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So back in '99, I actually went to the States with my family, and I came across this wrestling channel, and it was all this Hardy Boy stuff and Team Extreme and Lita, and you know, the moonsaults and Lita Kavanas and the swanton bombs and the tables, the ladders and chairs. They were very compelling to me, and to a certain extent, I felt so bad, and I was begging my parents not to go back to Dubai because there was no outlet that has wrestling. Like, I can't watch it back home. So what happened was, I would go to Carrefour, I would go to Choitrums or Spinneys, and just grab those magazines at the corners, you know? Whatever WWF magazine, whatever WWE magazine I would find, I would just go there and just keep up with what's happening. And then, I'm sure Ahmed, you know about this,
dude.
And then I go to the underground taping places that make 5 dirham VHS tapes and record the wrestling.
I was about to bring it up because he told me that's how he watched the matches back then.
Yes. So you would get addicted to those tapes because it was the only thing you'd have for the next 2 weeks. So I'd watch it over and over and over again.
And it was hard to convince your family to use the VHS to watch it.
And then, so I would say that's how the passion to watch, the passion of enjoying wrestling started. But then, you know, life happens, you grow up, whatever it is, you keep watching it, but at the end of the day, you don't consider it.
Yep.
But I was lucky enough in 2017 to be on one of my trips, and in Paris, actually. And it was, I feel like it comes full circle, and just wait for the story. I came out of the metro, the Paris metro, and in my face, I see a Paris Comic Con thing, advertisement that says, Ric Flair, Sting, Lita, meet them now. I'm like, yes, okay, I'm gonna go there. I have to go. I'm not gonna miss out on this. I'm flying out to Dubai tomorrow. I need to go. So I go to this Comic Con. Sadly, Sting didn't make it. Ric Flair was sick. I don't know if you remember, 2017, he had a stroke or something.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And he missed out on the Comic Con. So it was just
Sting.
The Hall of Famer Lita there.
So Sting wasn't there as well?
Nope. No one was there.
Dude, Sting is my icon, man. Like,
Sting is a badass. You need to watch AEW to keep up with what he's doing. That man he doesn't he doesn't age. Just go watch his stuff.
Dude, he has a point. But again, he's kind of slow now. I mean, anyway, these guys are over 50 now. So
exactly. The fact that they're even walking around on this earth is...
A very fun fact about two wrestlers. Sorry to cut you off, Shaheen. I just want to update her.
Yeah, he's having a nerd moment.
Yeah, I'm having a nerd moment. Just, okay, before that, I just want to read Bundlehead's comment. He's saying, and after all of that, when the tape gets stuck in the VHS. Yes.
Oh, the struggle. Then you sit with the pencil and just fucking...
So... two wrestlers in this whole industry, two of them, they didn't change promotions, basically brands. One of them was Undertaker. Like, he always stayed with WWE. And Sting.
And still he's with WWE.
Yeah, Undertaker's still with WWE. And Sting. Sting was a WCW guy all the time. Even when they had the brands, they had fights, or there was a lot of, problems going on between the two brands that were fighting on Monday, on the Monday night prime time. These two icons, they didn't left. They stayed in their company, and even though after WCW went down, still Sting didn't go to WWE.
Holy
he
shit!
Was getting
That's
millions. Loyalty, man. That's crazy. So anyway, so you got to see Lita. Lita again is a great diva. You know Lita, yeah?
Well, I don't know. Have you shown?
Do you know Jeff Hardy?
Yes.
You know there was a girl with them that she was.
That's her?
Yeah, Lita. Yeah.
She's still there?
Yeah, she's a trainer, I think, in WWE. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's a trainer and actually producer for the women's matches and segments.
Damn.
She is crazy.
Even for her, with what, it's been 2 decades now?
More.
Yeah.
More.
Jesus, I was a child for
she was the goth metalhead punk looking chick.
Okay, I'm gonna connect with her a lot.
So you saw Lita.
Yeah, and it was, and this is one of the first times I actually met a wrestler, and I didn't want to seem like a mark or like a fan, so I'm like convincing myself to just be chill, and you never know what happens, right? Be yourself. And I actually took my advice, and I talked to her as if, I don't like it when fans go up to wrestlers and talk to them about stories and about the wrestling characters. I like it when it's on a personal level, like, why did you do this and how did you do that, and tell me more about your struggles and what do you like and what do you hate, as opposed to, hey, how was that moonsault that broke your neck? So anyway.
How was that moonsault that break your...
Oh God!
How
can someone clip that?
Like those, and they're very blunt, and they put you in a very precarious situation. Anyway, so we end up having this nice conversation, and I go back home. I thank her over Twitter, and I tag her and something, and all of that. Go to sleep. Wake up the next day, she follows me back. I'm like, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Mission accomplished. Yeah.
Felt amazing. Anyway, so the conversation that happened was, I went to her and I said, I'm considering of being a pro wrestler, but there's this back to the fear aspect. Like, I'm afraid I have no talent. I'm afraid it's too late. I feel like I'm gonna be rejected, criticized where I come from. I'm afraid there's no market for me. All of those doubts that tend to follow you as soon, like before you start something you're passionate about. And she says, stop it right there. And I'll tell you just one thing. Keep doing it as many times as you can. Whenever you can, whatever you can. And look back at what I said. And 4 years later, that's exactly what I did. So I kept on doing it. I kept on doing it. I kept on learning.
You kept on grinding, yeah.
Yeah, but there's another thing that happened a month after that. I don't know if you've been to the Abu Dhabi show the WWE Abu Dhabi show in 2017.
Dude, the first ever show I attended was your show.
Yeah, for both of us.
Okay, so when she told me that, I was like, okay, it started, my mind started absorbing that. I went back to Dubai, everything. I saw an advertisement for WWE coming to Abu Dhabi. That was like a month or so after I met her. And I saw this advertisement of Seth Rollins doing a CrossFit camp in Saudi. And I'm like, okay, if they're doing that in Saudi, I'm gonna do that in Dubai too.
Mm.
And me being me, working in events, I send an email to WWE asking them to come to my friend's gym. Okay.
Okay.
With zero hopes of them replying.
Obviously.
Okay.
Okay.
They respond to me with the most the most corporate, the most cold sentence ever. Yeah. We will let you know, but thank you for the offer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I still remember to this day, I was at Global Village with my friend a day before the show. Like I was bummed that they're not gonna attend my friend's gym and whatnot. And so what happened was, we were at Global Village at 9 p.m. Okay. And then what happens was, I get a WhatsApp from someone who works in the WWE saying, actually, we'll take you up on that offer. I'm like, what the, what's going on?
Wow.
What's going on? The show's tomorrow. I need to tell my friend, he's a pilot. I don't know if he's in the country. So all these thoughts keep racing in my head. And I just messaged my friend saying, hey, I'm going to need free gym access for like 50 wrestlers. Is that okay? He says, yeah, sure. Just let them in.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend and I, who were at Global Village, we drove straight to Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
And then I think it was past midnight. So what happened was, I booked a hotel on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And look at my clumsy ass. Because it was past 12 a.m., I booked for the same day, not the night.
Okay.
Yes. So guess what happens? We go to the gym and we sleep in the car at the parking lot. Because that's what you do as a wrestling fan, right?
Yeah.
Also paid for the hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is where the interesting part comes in. We wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. We go to the gym. We, just to drink coffee and stuff and get prepared to welcome and greet the wrestlers. And I swear to you, I have never met anyone or come across any person, keep in mind that I said person, not wrestler, like Finn Balor. Mm-hmm. Because honestly, this guy, he's a gem. I love
Indeed.
I love what he does. I love what he says. I love everything he's... Man, makes me emotional just talking about him. So I tell him the same thing I told Lita, that I'm having doubts and I feel like I'm hitting 25 and it feels too late. You guys have athletic backgrounds. You guys have been doing this since you were teenagers. And he says, wait. So many of the wrestlers actually made it in their mid-30s. Look at me, for example. Just don't give up. Your dreams are not embarrassing. Someday you'll look back on these creative endeavors and you'll realize that it's not a giant waste of time.
Yep.
There was a lot of... You just have to have the right discipline for it. And that was actually when I decided that I wanted to do this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like Finn Balor, and sorry to cut you off, Finn Balor has he has a point, because there's a lot of other wrestlers that they made it. Dude, Diamond Dallas Page, he made it when he was 36.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, even the guys in the locker room was telling him, dude, what the hell, why are you trying? And he's one of the Hall of Famers now. Like, it's never late. I mean, Finn Balor, he has a point, man. I mean, but again, how did it go? Did you keep yourself calm?
Did it go? Man, it was a Friday morning, so I was wearing my Kandora.
Okay.
And instead of me going up to him and asking him, I didn't see him per se, so he comes up to me and says, yo, what's that thing? What's it called? Why is it white? He starts asking all these interesting questions and then says, do you mind if I take a picture for my IG? I'm like, what the hell? It's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that happened, he posted and he said, thanks, Mo, and everything on Instagram. And I actually came across Finn in my trip to the States early, like 4 or 5 months ago in June.
Nice.
And I messaged him saying, hey, I'm in Florida with zero hopes of him remembering me. I'm in Florida, hope to have time to catch up. And I just left the phone and I forgot about it. Next thing you know, he messages back saying, yeah, sure, coffee tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's like, okay, that's amazing. That's the human aspect I really respect about people, regardless, wrestling industry, music industry, whatever it is.
I
No
mean,
matter
dude,
how far you
the-
make
Yeah,
it, if you're
that
humble
is
to
true.
people, it's very
dude, the
human.
guy is a big ass star.
Yeah, and I mean that's the cycle that happens now because of that behavior. Like Shaheen gets to learn that, and then that carries on. Like you never know who he might inspire, and like be like that. Like as he said,
Exactly,
humble, and like
exactly.
it's just like a cycle of humanity. Once that happens, it has an impact on you.
And Bundle is
We
saying,
end up chatting for like 4 hours at the
Wow.
cafe. It was a deep conversation, and to me, I hold it very, very dearly to my heart.
Oh,
And-
that's so sweet.
Yeah, and since then, I didn't look up to him as a mentor, just as a friend.
exactly, yes.
Since, like, we're gonna talk more and more in depth about, Finn.
For sure, man, for sure.
Chapters
Yeah, I just want to read one of the comments. Bandala is saying the awkward moment I'm having right now, knowing Sting is 62 and still wrestling.
He too.
Dude,
How are his bones in place?
that's
Like,
that's why you
considering they
He
get
does
injured.
yoga.
Yeah, I
DDP
mean,
yoga.
Yeah.
yeah. Yoga. I don't. I mean,
Listen, they were wrestlers that they went the wrong way, as in like that whole abusive path, as in drugs and a lot of drinks, a lot of
Yeah.
painkillers. Dude, we are
Yeah.
talking big names on that fucking list, like Scott Hall, even Shawn Michaels. X-Pac, like a lot of them. Basically, those they call them the clique.
right.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's a whole different ball game we're talking about here. So Scott Hall being one of the frontiers of this league of being smashed every freaking time, even on TV, like he couldn't even manage. So there was no hope for him.
Yeah,
So
and-
DDP reached out to him, helped him out, and now he's completely
Like
sober.
clean, yeah.
Completely. Other than that, there was Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
There was Jake the Snake. Do you know Jake the Snake, the guy with the cobra?
Oh, you showed me.
Yeah, yeah.
How does?
Like I showed
Oh
her the
my
Randy Savage
God.
match.
Holy.
It's like
That's a live snake
Yeah,
in
it's a
the
king
ring.
cobra, yeah, it's a king
and it bit the. Oh my god! I was so shocked this was happening. I was like,
I
is
mean-
I
this
know
real?
people who have
Who
a
signed
phobia
up
of
for this?
wrestling. I'd love to do that.
Ah.
I'd love to come out with this.
It's actually a very good
you need to
move,
come out
know?
with a falcon, man.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be costly as fuck,
Oh my God, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, man. The thing is, like, I don't know from where I start with Shaheen, and like, I don't know.
Well-
I talk about my childhood or talk
Well-
about his childhood.
I feel that you guys both had the same things because of the
Dude,
wrestling
because I told
addiction
him,
as well.
dude, I told him last night, like, dude, I'm so happy there is someone doing this as a career, is taking it up and going for it.
Yeah, especially from a place like Dubai where not many, even kids are encouraged to watch, let alone engage.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
So that's why I feel, because dude, I was so proud in that ring where we had gone for the match.
yeah.
There were a bunch of kids sitting and cheering, and I was so happy. I was like, oh
Yep.
my god, they
Shaheen,
Yeah,
made it.
yeah.
Shaheen trains them.
Yeah, that's what I.
Growing up, I felt like there was that outlet wasn't there for us. I think Ahmed, you can relate.
Yeah, obviously there was nothing.
Like we want to go watch wrestling as kids, and it wasn't just there unless you were super rich and can afford the flight to the
Yeah, the
States. and
tickets,
watch-
yeah.
Yeah, get tickets and everything.
Or get
That's
your
all.
hands on the first VHS that drops.
Exactly.
Right.
Underground.
Yeah, underground.
But yeah, that actually that brings me back to the point of why I wanted to start. I feel like there was a scene in Dubai. It was still crawling, I would say, which helped me actually follow my fascinations, my obsessions, my compulsions. I just trusted myself. I went to every training session, and you can ask Sam about this. I went to every training session. I was the annoying kid. I said I offered to take videos. I offered to do photography, videography, just anything. I would create whatever causes like a revolution in my heart for the sake of wrestling.
Right. Wow.
I
So,
mean-
who are your top 3 favorites, if I were to ask?
Wait, Shane. You don't drop a question like this on the dude, Are we talking old school, new
Old school, new school. Who
What we're
inspired
talking
me,
about? Tag
current
team?
product.
What diva? What we're
What
talking?
the? Okay, so there are so many categories. Jesus. Okay, so how about making it old school and new school? That'll be easier.
Okay. In terms of characters or in terms of wrestlers or there's so many categories.
Wow. Okay. How do you wanna?
I mean, I can.
Okay,
Okay,
let's say old school and new school.
I will
Yeah.
tell you. I will tell you. Okay, we go one by one. Okay, one of the big icons. Which one is your? I mean, the person that you look up to.
Like overall.
Yeah, overall,
Okay.
like one of the biggest icons in the business.
Stone Cold.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great one. Okay, next one.
I remember.
The first. I mean, your icon in technical wrestling.
First. Or at the moment.
Any. It's yours.
Okay. Technical wrestling. I like to give credit where credit's due. Dean Malenko's amazing in that.
I was thinking you would go like. Yeah, I was thinking you would go with the whole Dean Malenko,
What?
Eddie Guerrero,
Dean
Chris Benoit.
Malenko, Chris Benoit, William Regal.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of stuff, by the way, there's a current product. NXT UK is amazing.
Yep.
I love every single person who's on that roster. The things they do is just
Who is the
I
guy who
study-
holds his title with his teeth? I
Pete
forgot his.
Dunne. I study my shit from
Pete
that guy.
Dunne. Oh my lord, man, he's a British dude.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, the technicality he puts. It's amazing. It's
Incredible, yeah.
incredible. There's
Phoenix, just by technicality, he means he could grab your wrist and end up by your ankles and just drop you down.
and like
Oh, okay.
so many reversal
Somehow.
moves. Like they will twist your arm.
Yeah.
Then they roll up. They change
Yeah.
position. It's just crazy. It's crazy. The art behind it. Technical. Like Dean Malenko, he was so bad on the mic, like super bad.
Yeah.
But when it came to in ring, he had a move called the grip of the grip of 1,000 something.
Yeah, I think something along those lines.
Even Chris Jericho made a promo. He brought out the big ass list. He was reading it for like 10 minutes. Every move, 1,000 moves.
Oh God, this is just becoming wrestling trivia now.
Yeah,
This
man.
is just becoming.
Oh, by the way, that weird turtle. Thank you very much for joining us. It's the first time for you
we
here.
have a new viewer.
Thank you very much.
First of all, thank you for
That's my
stopping
friend
by.
Ahmed. He's
Oh.
the guy that went with me to the gym in Abu Dhabi.
All right.
Thank you very
Nice.
much for joining us.
By
And
the way, he's asking Team Extreme or the Shield.
Team Extreme, bro.
I like the Shield, but I hate Roman Reigns. It's too much. He's getting a lot of fame because of Dwayne Johnson. He is just a bulk dude. Dude, I would give the Usos the fucking title, man.
You're entitled to your own opinions.
I know. But do you
Wow.
like Roman Reigns?
What a diplomatic way to say I disagree.
I mean, come on, man. Let's compare Usos to Roman Reigns. Come on.
Look, when it comes to WWE things, there's so many other things they look into other than character ring work. It's about how much merchandise you can sell.
Exactly.
And believe it or not, Roman Reigns is the guy who sells more merchandise than John Cena.
Really? I thought it's opposite way.
Jesus.
No. Roman sells more than Cena. That's why he's their top dog.
And also Brock. Brock sells a lot as well.
Yeah. The same way you feel about Roman, I feel about Brock, honestly.
Man, even dude, Brock. Come on, man. 2003 when they unleashed him.
Yeah, that was
Holy-
a different Brock.
He just come in. He does his F5 and leaves.
F5.
He just his move used to like he picks the guy up like this on his shoulders, throws him up in the air and
Twists him like corkscrew. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I would still rather if he was staying with UFC, man. He was a UFC
Of
guy.
course, yeah.
So yeah, I mean Brock is, by the way, the highest paid so far. We're talking 6 figures. His schedule is like, whatever he decides. Like he works the most light schedule ever. He shows up with, he can actually decline the offer of having a match with this person or having it. It's up to
Yeah,
him.
he gets to call the shots.
Damn.
Yeah. He has
Yeah.
creative control over his contract.
I mean, that is actually more beneficial.
Yep.
I feel. I don't know why, because sometimes you give into matches that you probably are not ready for.
Oh, that Adil is saying Booker T.
Okay.
Dude, Booker T, man, 5-time champion of WCW, man. That guy is a legend as well. Like again, for colored wrestlers was a hard time as well. All of these, all these facets were there.
Exactly.
Like the Latinos, they had their own problem in the locker room. It was the same thing, because Booker T, he's like he's black, and he was a part of a great tag team called the Harlem Heat. It was him and his brother Stevie Ray. So they were great.
They laid the foundation for what the wrestlers we have today, right? Most of them colored wrestlers, which is it's great to see. It's a good it's
a lot of them.
Good,
dude, like a lot of
mix. And if anything, this year's WrestleMania was main evented by 2 black women. If anything, that's something that's they set the bar for
Exactly.
Yeah.
But again, let's go to the last wrestler, which is, who is your favorite that on the mic, that that charisma, that persona that he can grab you? Ric Flair?
No.
I'm
just thinking.
Because you said
Edge. Edge.
He's good. There's a
He's
lot
the
of other
best.
options, man.
He's actually one of my favorites. If you have the time, go and watch his documentary on the WWE Network. He came back, by the way. He still wrestled.
I know, man. I saw that match between him and Randy Orton. Yeah. He also injured his neck. He was out. He actually retired to 2011 or 2012.
Yeah, 2011.
2011, he retired.
I mean, that's the thing. That's why, I really admire this, because people say wrestling is fake fighting, but then it's actually real contact. Oh yeah, dude, that pisses me off.
Let's ask the person who
that's why I brought this up as well, because it's a nice segue into the question. Like, what do you think about this? Like, and how difficult it is actually enacting fighting? Or wrestling, sorry, my mistake.
Pro wrestling.
I'd like to say wrestling's the only sport where it's a, I don't like to say dance, but it's like there's synergy between the opponents, right?
Yeah.
We all know it's scripted, but for fuck's sake, it's not fake. Okay? There's a lot of effort that goes into it. A, training inside the ring. B, training outside the ring. C, working on your charisma.
Exactly.
D, working on stories to tell inside the ring. If you were able to tell a story inside the ring and get people connected on an emotional level, then you've done your job perfectly.
Yeah. And dude, also,
whether it was in front of 2 people or in front of hundreds of thousands of people, if you get to compel them to, using stories, that's all.
Yeah, and sorry, I want to jump in and say, even creating a character and having a name, a stage name or a stage identity, and having that kind of whole ass backstory to your own persona on the stage.
And at the end of the day, it gives relatability to people, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it makes makes them like you or hate you, because it's so easy to be heel. Heel is the bad guy. It's very easy to be a heel guy, but being a face and having the people support you, that's the hard part. Because for example, it didn't work out for The Rock.
Especially today.
Yeah. Dude, even back in the days, for The Rock didn't work. When he started, he was a face.
Yeah.
People hated his gimmick. He joined a group called Nation of Domination, which was again very racist. There were bunch of just colored people all together, basically. It was so out of context, but again, it was going well in that time.
Yeah.
So he joined them, and he was just being himself on the mic, and how he trash talks and everything. Being a heel really worked for him.
Yeah.
But when he was face, it didn't work.
That's why it is to choose your character wisely is so important in this, because then it paves the way for you to continue having that story.
And one more thing, having harmony, working with your partner in the ring.
Chemistry.
The chemistry is the key, man.
Yeah, like okay, so this is because I've seen documentaries and I've seen like how this is done. When Shaheen was also like, you know, going through the match on that day, I saw that there are signals and like there are a little bit of taps and you know, like I study their body language, so like they will tell each other or they'll say or words or something.
Even the referee is in this.
Yeah, but dude, you know, the amount of safety precautions they have to take, like that's what I wanted to ask you, Shaheen. Like, how is this whole process of like learning how to be safe about it?
Okay, so just like going to gym, when you work on a muscle group, repetition is very important, right? That's the same thing I tend to teach. I don't like to call them students, my colleagues, my fellow mates at Wrestlingme. Repetition is very important. That's why we do rolls. You know, we do tons of rolls. It's very important because in that way it protects your neck.
Yep.
Yes.
Say if you're gonna fall off the top rope, you slip. If you roll, you saved your neck. So many other things like bumping properly and tucking your chin. Every time I start my own sessions, I make the guys do them, and I assist and whatnot, because in that way you teach them and you give them tools to protect themselves. It's the same thing. I've done gymnastics. There's a way to break a fall, you know. So you get to learn all these things that help you protect yourself in the name of safety.
Right.
Man, I mean, Shaheen is a high flyer. I mean, Shaheen, do you have your mask around?
Which one?
Anyone. I just want the viewers to see the mask. By the way, we have a new person in the house, and thank you very much for the follow. W Junior 0709. Thank you very much for joining our.
WJ. Okay. Hi. Hey, what's up?
So thank you very much for joining our Twitch family, and thank you for the follow.
He's one of
And
our
welcome to the
most
stream.
loyal fans.
Yep. He's saying I dropped by the stream to support my boy Shaheen. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dan.
That's so sweet.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, show us the mask, man.
So this is my first mask.
Woo.
Oh, okay.
To the left or right, the screen.
Right.
Yeah, keep it there. Oh, nice, man.
Gold
with the colors.
Can you hold it to your right?
The UAE and the UAE colors as well.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And
I
I don't know if you saw my blue gear, by the way.
Yeah, we saw the blue gear.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope you could have, guessed it's inspired by Vegeta, the colors.
Vegeta from Street Fighter?
No, Dragon Ball Z.
You're asking the wrong guy, man.
Yeah, that's what you were asking me last night. Like, what's the idea behind your gear? It's like I change depending on the characters I like.
Right.
Oh, nice. That's great.
So I used to doodle Dragon Ball Z a lot on my books. So like this is something
I just know who's
very
that guy.
You can help
nostalgic.
me with the next costume design.
The one he said.
Did you hear him?
Sorry, what?
Maybe you can help me with the next costume design.
Sure, of course, dude. Why not? No,
Amazing.
It'll be
not
fucking bomb.
cosplay per se, but inspired by it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Anything you want, just let me know, and we can get to brainstorming.
Thank you.
But dude, Vegeta is the guy who has blonde hair and has blue uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was not that into Dragon Ball Z. I just know Goku. That's it.
Okay. It's Goku, by the way.
Goku, whatever.
Goku,
I
yeah.
wanna-
Good. School him.
Hey, hey, you guys, I'm having fun.
Sorry.
But dude, because I heard that it's hard to, wrestle with the mask, all the sweat and everything.
Tell me about it.
Dude, how do you manage that?
Oh, that's a very good question. Especially with all those lights under pressure. Oh my god.
Man, it's hard.
Dude.
And that's kind of a latex type of texture. I mean,
And
Yes.
it's like hugging his
And
face.
you can't breathe in it, and it's on your face, and you feel the sweat, after the match and whatnot.
because I remember on the way back he was just kind of limping, and I saw him. He was sweating under the mask. I'm like, poor dude.
I
But
know.
yeah, by the way, it's something that to me, it gives me. It's like a cloak, honestly.
But
I
why-
tried wrestling without a mask in training. I don't give it my all as much as I do with the mask.
So that's the
Maybe
main
it's the
reason you
crowd,
chose
maybe
to.
it's the energy, but I feel like it's something with getting ready into gear, into, let's say, costume for, for the movie set and whatnot. It gets
Yeah.
you into the zone.
Did you
Yeah.
had a hard time
For
to
me.
choose your to choose your attire? Were you going
What's that?
over like did you had trouble choosing which attire you want to go with? And even
No,
when it came
because
to
actually there's a textile place in Satwa which I go to. I just buy my stuff there and I go to the tailor and I tell him what to do.
nice.
Yeah, that's what I
Nice.
did with Iron Man and stuff. That's where I did my Vegeta stuff.
That's
It was
great.
all-
That's great, man. That's great.
I mean, okay, so since we're talking about the mask, I want to ask another question because, dude, a mask gives you one disadvantage is that, when there is enacting being done in wrestling, you can see the person's
yeah,
pain on
that-
the face. But with a
Yes.
mask, that's the disadvantage. So, like, dude, I saw he explains with his body language. Like, so that's why I want to ask you, like, how did you, like, discover the different ways and how did you, like, figure out that, okay, you know what, this is how I need to do and express myself through my body because my face is not being seen.
Okay. So shortly after I started wrestling, as soon as I met the WWE guys in Abu Dhabi and whatnot, I did about 3-4 months in Dubai, and then I said, okay, I need to take it to the next level, and I went to London. And I went to a school called London Lucha School.
Oh.
It's basically all the school with the high flying stuff and whatnot. And
Yep.
so many big UK names trained and came out of there who are currently in the NXT UK roster with WWE. And so many big names in New Japan. I don't know if you know Osprey.
I know
Well,
Osprey. Come on, man.
Osprey trained under that guy,
Wow.
which I'm really good friends with at the moment. Greg, the coach at the school.
Yep.
And they would always teach us to explain or to react with our bodies because most of the roster there wears masks and whatnot, and it's very important to amplify. It's not just the mask and explaining with your body. If you're a small guy like me, you need to make everything look bigger. Just one slap, make it look like it's the biggest punch have you ever got.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly, because even after Impact, like the way he was enacting the whole experience, like you could actually see that, damn, that took a lot of power to even take that hit, or after doing like a crazy move, like that much toll takes on the body.
By the way, there is another fact that even the guys in the business, they were kind of against masked wrestlers
Why?
because they couldn't show the selling. That's the thing.
right.
It's a
That's
very
why-
key point. That's why
yeah.
they need to show it with their body paint,
Exactly, and this is why I wanted to say it on the show because, dude, when I witnessed that match, which again I have to stress, Shaheen, please make sure the next one is paid and I can pay for it.
Yeah,
because, dude,
yeah.
I felt so bad. I was entertained the whole time. I was clapping
Okay.
and just cheering, and I lost my voice.
The payment aspect of it. Okay. I started after getting this experience in London. I felt like I wanted to share this with my colleagues and teach them and help them what I learned basically and show them what I learned and fix some mistakes and whatnot. Basically mistakes I had myself. I wanted to make the school a better place, so I talked to Sam about it and we helped put down a proper syllabus to teach up and coming wrestlers and to teach the current roster, and so basically just to elevate the product, right?
Yeah.
People come in with expectations. People come in and expect that maybe, they've been to an old wrestling show and they have that set idea that, oh, this might be over here. And it's up to us to deliver and to exceed maybe or meet those expectations. That's the kind of pressure I have, and that's the kind of pressure I try to put on the students. So with that, the payment aspect. So with that, the whole theatrics, the whole AV, the whole audio visuals of it, it comes into play when the place is more legit, if you know what I mean. That's why I've been
As in
actively looking.
Like well equipped.
Yeah, that's why I've been actively looking for other places. And you being a metalhead, I'm sure you know about Moto.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. Who doesn't?
So Marco is an amazing guy.
Yep.
Marco's one of our biggest supporters, and he's always telling me, hey, bring the ring over just to have a show. And honestly, it has a very amazing pub feel, and that's the exact same vibe I'm looking for, because that's what I relate to in London and these places. That's where most shows happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't have to be in a big ass arena with 20,000 people and whatnot. It's about these places that attract people who are into the art of wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully when we change the venue, of course we're gonna start charging, and of course the product's gonna be elevated. And I hope, if not to disappoint, it's gonna be our biggest show.
No, man, come on. You guys won't disappoint,
Dude,
because you guys keep
even-
it entertaining.
Even with the facility that you had last time, the whole place, even with the disadvantages of the place, still it
the
was
show
so
kept
good.
going. Like,
yeah,
the show was
the kids were
amazing.
cheering, the adults were cheering,
Yeah.
everyone was like, dude.
The energy was insane.
Yeah,
If you
and-
compare that to last year, it was, man, the
Yeah.
way this place grew is just
Exactly, and
makes me emotional.
Yeah, and dude, I remember there were a bunch of people who were cheering, making jokes, and we were laughing, like, as a whole group. We enjoyed ourselves,
Yeah.
and there was so much drama with the plot twists that were planned throughout the match. You know, it was so well put. Like, I really felt bad, and I told Sam so many times, I'm like, dude, why wasn't this ticketed? It was really nice, really nice. And
Hopefully the next shows.
dude, you guys will be amazing. I have no doubt about it.
Yeah, sorry guys to cut it, just cut it here. I just want to get back to the comments. Bundlet saying, "Dirty, which Slipknot outfit would you go on and wrestle?"
Why didn't you say Limp Bizkit?
Because they don't have costumes.
There is, which is Fred does
Wait,
red
what's
hat.
the question?
The question is, Bundle is asking me which Slipknot outfit would I go to the ring with. I would choose Sean, the clown. But okay, let's move on. WJR is saying, I've got a question. How much does a set of gear cost if you're going directly to the tailor? Is it close to the prices High Spots charges? Because of those are sky high.
Okay, so us being wrestlers, we always reach out to gear makers in the UK and in the States, because that's where the expertise is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we speak to them, reach out to them, even if you're a new upcoming wrestler, even if they're new upcoming, tailors, they charge up to like $400-500, speaking dollars.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
In Dubai, you can find the same thing, best quality, high quality, same amount, just in dirhams.
And how much?
It's like 300-400 dirhams.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
fraction of the price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, WJR is saying I would 100% pay for 10 shows. Every single one I've been to has been incredible. Exactly, man. That's what we've been telling him.
And dude, considering it was our first event there, like this was the first match we ever been to in
I
our
was
life.
just pissed off because the light was in my eye. I couldn't see most of the action.
I will make sure you get the best seat next time.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
man,
sweet.
dude,
But
thank you very
dude,
much. I mean, me and her, we were really into it, and we're like, dude, when you guys, I think Shaheen, he kind of high-fived me when he came in. I'm
Well,
like,
because they were all
"Fuck."
greeting the people while
I mean, dude, it was so, for me.
Yeah, it was
as
very energetic, and when we left, I was like, okay, come here, I want to beat your ass up.
You know, the thing is this, I was telling, this is one of the things that I praised Shaheen, and I told him, please keep on doing it, because me as a child, I had the dream to become a wrestler. I broke my mom and dad's bed 3 times.
You did not tell me this.
Yeah, I did back suplexes. Shaheen, I tried to pull off a frog splash.
Oh my god.
Just
I would
that-
do moonsaults off couches, just saying. I would do backflips on my cousins off the couch.
Oh man. Dude,
Yep, I wish I documented those. I wish I could.
Oh god.
dude, you know what? We're talking about moves and everything. How hard is it to manage a hurricanrana or a moonsault?
Moonsault's all about precision. It's all about how far. Oh, this sounds so perverted. I'm not gonna say.
If you would have said it, I would have said that's what she said. That's the thing we do on the show, so yeah.
So, moonsaults, I would say every person has a different projectile.
Mm-hmm.
And they know where to land, they know how to aim properly. because when you see it on TV, when WWE guys or girls do it, it's always in the same place, right?
Yep.
So each wrestler knows their own projectile. They know how far they can go, and they always aim at the same place. That's why it's very important, as I mentioned, to do repetitions. So when I tend to do repetitions with the moonsaults during training and whatnot, I aim at the place I always land at, and that's where my opponent needs to be. I can't adjust to them; they need to adjust to me.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's gonna go bad, right?
Yeah, exactly.
With Hurricane Ranas, it's all about the person taking it. The person who takes it, I don't know if you're familiar with wrestling terms and training. It's called being a base.
Okay.
Okay. When I first started my wrestling Instagram, I followed this dude called the Base God, and I loved his stuff because he would take, I don't know, rotating corkscrew Hurricane Ranas, and he would stay in place. He's like a freaking electricity pole, He would stay in place. He would not trip. He would make all the small guys look good because of the Hurricane Ranas and moves he takes. And I don't know. Do you know Mustafa Ali?
I know Mustafa Ali, man.
Yeah,
Mustafa Ali is a
he turned out to
great.
be his coach.
Wow.
And then I came across him in Chicago back in July, and I messaged him to come across the school, and he said, by all means, jump in and practice with us. It's I think I sent you the videos.
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
me do all the flippy Hurricane Ranas and stuff.
Yeah.
That was his school, actually. That was where Mustafa Ali trained.
Man, he's talking about Mustafa Ali. He's a Paki American guy, but dude, he is crazy. He's like Shaheen. He's all over the place.
No,
That
come on.
No, seriously, dude. Come on, man. I mean, the high flowers. Anyway, just let me explain Hurricane Rana to you.
Okay.
Basically, he's saying base. Basically, if I'm standing and Shaheen wants to do the move on me, he will land his his legs over here, and then do kind of a backflip.
Yeah.
So basically, he's upside down here, hanging on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Grabs my neck with both his legs and throws me front.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying the base needs to do half of the work.
Yeah, because of course that much body weight has to be first catapulted behind.
And
so
there's Hurricane Rana pin as well. So he does the flip and he holds his leg back to pin him.
That's much more difficult to take. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that's the thing about wrestling. It's like both the players have to, or both the wrestlers have to.
You need to know where to land, as he said.
Yeah.
Like
you're responsible for each other's safety, basically.
Kayfabe, Kayfabe is already done. Kayfabe is the secrets to the business, basically. So everything is already out. I'm like, they call the moves. For example, if I want to do a suplex on you, I'm like, okay, suplex.
Yeah.
There was like Chris Jericho was apparently Chris Jericho is one of the loudest guys in the ring to call the moves.
You could hear him to the mic.
Yeah, like suplex. What's up? And he has like his screechy voice when he goes high.
Yeah.
But his moonsault, man, was one of the first ones that was like,
the lion salt.
yeah, he lays the opponent in the middle of the ring. He goes to the middle rope, jumps with one foot, flips on them. How accurate you need to be.
Wow.
How accurate you need to be. It's just crazy.
Jeez. And like one small wrong move can like fuck up the person's limbs or something, some major injury.
Shaheen, this is what it fucking grinds my gear. Like, people call it fake or whatever. Okay, we all know that. It's the entertainment aspect that these guys are putting their body online, on the line. No one appreciate the art of it. What do you have to say about people that they don't appreciate the art behind this sport?
Oh, God.
Like if like Shaheen, if you wanted to drag a non-wrestling fan into a wrestling show, how would you approach him? What was the keywords you're gonna use to lure him in?
It's all about visuals, man. It's not about keywords. It's about proving to him actions, right?
Yep.
It's all about proving and showing what happens inside the ring. That's why trainings are really important. That's why repetitions are important. That's why having a certain level of expectation when it comes to training is very important to shut these people up. Because if you're very relaxed, if you're very comfortable and very, chill with the way you wrestle, then you give people like these a chance. I think a lot of the things that happen nowadays, and they tend to talk about this even in the WWE training center, is if you're gonna kick 5 times, it makes the kick look so bad. If you can give me one kick with the strength of these 5 kicks, then you've done your job properly. And it's all about, making it loud, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Not in terms of sound, but making it exaggerate, make it look.
Exactly. And also the usage of the whole space, like they're not just trained inside the ring, like you are supposed to like use up the whole space outside, use the different tools that are given to you, like the chairs and tables, and I don't know.
Why do you think he was doing dumbbells with his leg? So you need that you need that heaviness. You need to get your leg used to that heaviness. So once I'm sure you heard all the tash tash sound, when they were hitting, like kicking, or the whole
yeah, because they're creating that impact sound, because it's not as like it's not real.
For example, have you ever tried an enziguri?
Yes, one of my favorite moves.
Enziguri is jumping, pow.
Okay.
Kicking.
Yeah, I'm just having my.
I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm really happy he's having his, the dream conversation.
But man, I mean, this is the sad reality that still there's shit talkers behind wrestling.
Well, that's because
you find those everywhere, right?
Yep.
Football, wrestling, shows, movies.
Yeah.
You find haters.
Yep.
Once you expose them to the right match, to the right person, then I feel like they'd give it a chance.
That's so true. So, like, did you have any idols, like, locally here, like, since you've been interested in doing it here as well? Like, like in Dubai and UAE and other Emirates. Like, was there anyone that really caught your eye, or you were like, oh my God, this person is unique?
I even said this in my application to the WWE tryout, is I feel like we don't have anyone to relate to in this region. And the reason why I want to do this is because I want to be that representative. That's what drives me.
You will.
That's an awesome answer. Yeah. And you already are for few people, especially, dude, those kids were like going crazy, and I was so happy.
The mother always complains. She sends us messages and videos of them doing flips at home, and but it's good to see.
Yeah, and I think those kids are still training as well at Wrestlingme, right?
Yeah,
that's so
good.
Nice.
I mean, dude, building it up from now, you know how much of their energy is being used in this, and it's like productive. They're learning a new sport.
Yeah, and you learn self-defense as well in the process.
Yeah,
free self-defense.
Free self-defense.
Yeah.
But man, let's talk about the childhood stuff that we all liked about wrestling.
You just want to talk about your childhood?
No. I want to, because you would know from a person from where they got their influence, from which era they got their influence.
Yeah.
So for you, when was it? Was it in the 90s, or was in the 2000s, or it was the?
Can I open this question to the comments to get them more active?
Sure.
Let them guess.
Okay, guys, guess which era Shaheen got his his inspiration from.
Yeah. Meanwhile, but till they reply, I wanted to ask you, since you work out probably 95% of your day, considering the physique you're in, but what do you like to work out to, music wise?
Fucking rock.
Okay.
Alternative rock.
What kind of bands?
Okay, where to start?
I know.
Okay. Motionless in White, Iceland Kills, 3 Days Grace, Ashes to Know, Breaking Benjamin, The Idols, Seven Dust, Avenged Sevenfold,
nice.
Red, I love Red.
Yeah.
Mice and Men, Escape the Fate, King Alexandria. So many bands. If you look at my Spotify, you're gonna get surprised.
By the way, a fun fact about Asking Alexandria: the first time I've seen them perform was in Sharjah.
No, what?
They had it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Asking Alexandria, if you go to Wikipedia,
they came to Sharjah?
They were a local band from UAE. Asking Alexandria, the vocalist, still the same. Everyone else in the band is different. They performed in Sharjah. I was there. Then they took off.
Was it? What's it called? Were they friends with Majid, the same band? The guys behind Moto?
Damn.
No?
Oh, I don't know, man. Which band Majid is in?
I have no clue at the moment.
I'm talking 2007, 8, early
Probably,
asking
probably.
Alexandria. Like we saw them. Even on their Wikipedia, it mentions the base was Dubai.
Shit.
The vocalist, like he was, he was residing in Dubai and everything. Then he moved on and they made.
Damn.
I think he just plays in his
Wow.
garage at the moment.
Man, that's
This is
crazy.
unique
That's
for
crazy.
me.
I mean, basically, you like hard rock music and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And WJRSA, I'm going to guess 2000, 2005, maybe the latter half of that actually. Yeah. Oh, is that correct?
Yeah. That's probably what I drew most of my influences from.
Was Rey
Team
Mysterio one of the influences for sure?
Team Extreme, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
the biggest influence on me. Because I always saw myself as the small kid, short, skinny. So I would always relate to them, especially when I see people like the Hardy Boys and fucking Lita taking big ass people down with their high flying moves. I feel like that's what made me get into it more and more, especially with like Rey Mysterio kicking ass, like Kane and Big Show and Undertaker's asses.
Yep.
Batista, for God's sake.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
Batista.
Man, if you had a chance to put a dream match with your fellow wrestlers in Wrestlingme, what would be that match? Like, okay, we're talking here that you have the budget for like WrestleMania.
So featuring only wrestlers from Wrestlingme?
Yeah, like something comes out of Wrestlingme production. What would you put
That's
together?
such a good question.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
including the roster is like very limited. But let's say a 3-match card,
Okay.
or like let's make it more simplified. The main event, what would be?
The main would be a ladder match
Okay.
for the WME Championship,
Mm-hmm.
featuring myself, featuring Jay Lamrod,
Are you giving away something?
Fayez, MK, and Nova.
Oh, MK is
Man,
not.
MK
Dude, he is so entertaining.
I would put these 5 in a ladder match, and we would. I guarantee your ass that we are gonna fucking deliver.
I know, man.
Look, when it comes to that, it's not just about people and their capabilities, right? The reason I mention them is because, man, I respect every single person who comes and shows up to training when it comes to Wrestlingme, regardless, Wrestlingme, London, US, UK, Dubai Pro Wrestling, whatever it is. When I feel that level of connection with someone, not based on who we like and not based on a wrestler we like, not based on a move we like, but it's, how to simplify this, you're united by the grind.
Basically,
you get
in
to
it,
see each other put in the same amount of work. You get to relate because
Exactly.
all of you have the same dream. You're working towards that dream, and
Yeah.
that really, I respect every single person who puts in the work and effort to do that.
But man, like the main event match that you and MK had.
Oh, God.
Seriously, MK is great on mic.
Yeah.
Great on mic. Like I really like his
Even
work.
the character, dude.
Yeah.
It is so, like,
Yeah.
sorry to say, but so incredibly douchey.
Yeah.
Like,
Acting
he
too,
makes
right?
you, the acting is so good that he makes you hate him.
Yeah.
But he's good at doing that.
That's the thing. As he said,
Yeah.
you need to
Yeah.
grab the
Yin and
audience.
yang.
Yeah,
Yin and yang, right?
Yeah.
exactly. But,
But
his acting is
Dude,
so
the
bomb.
moves you guys were pulling off.
Yep.
It was just. I was like, I just wish this production was a bit bigger. A bit bigger. Like
It
you guys
deserved it.
need. You
It-
guys need it. You
Yeah.
guys need
Okay.
it.
This brings me on to the next point. So Evan Bourne, Matt Seidel. I don't know if you heard about him, the guy that does the shooting star press.
Shooting star
No,
press, as
okay.
I know.
Billy Kidman, right?
Billy Kidman. Yeah, I was just about to say it.
Of course. Okay. So
And you can say RVD, man. That guy was another
yeah.
Rob Van Dam, man.
So the reason I mention this is because I always look at our matches as training matches. And I look at them in a way that, hey, this is the best I could do with this person, and this is the best display of chemistry I can show you. That's why I need to document it and send it to promoters. If they like it and they want us to have the same match in their promotion, then yes, by all means, that's how you do it. Because honestly speaking, my Instagram's like my LinkedIn. I got to meet so many people I like. I got to meet most of my idols. I got to follow them and get followed back by them. Is like the sense of reciprocity that comes into it makes you feel not just valued as a wrestler, but it's like, wow, okay, what I'm doing actually matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Being appreciated. Yeah. Yeah.
And like, you know, like it's really your LinkedIn. It's your canvas. It's where you show your work. It's where you can advertise yourself. And hey, a promoter comes across you and says, okay, come and do my show. I'm gonna pay you $50 and leave, because that's how it is. I'm not gonna send a YouTube video to a promoter who knows if they're even gonna watch the whole match.
Yeah, no one has the time. Exactly.
So that's why Instagram helps. People have short attention spans. You get to give them how much their brain can actually take. So
True. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Exactly.
He just called everyone dumb.
no, I'm one of them too.
It's just,
I can't watch a video longer than 30 seconds. Honestly.
Yeah, man. And WJR is saying, I'm gonna miss MK for sure. He's awesome, dude. He is great. I mean,
exactly. We like stopped by and we talked to him for a little while after the match, and he was like, he's going. I'm like, no, I just began liking you. Why are you going?
yeah. That's sad.
I mean, dude. You know what? Let's take it a bit more further. I've heard that you've been in WWE performance centers. So how was that journey? How you were feeling the first day when you went there?
Okay, so to correct you there, I went to the AEW.
Sorry, AEW. My bad. AEW.
It was so intimidating being the smallest guy there.
Wow.
You know, so everything, as I mentioned before, everything you have to do was, freaking has to be amplified. And stepping into that performance center with people who have, I never had this feeling ever before. Stepping into a room with super experienced guys.
Yeah.
It happened only once, and it was one of the shows I performed at. Let's talk about that in a later stage. Just remind me. Before I go on a tangent. Pakistan show. Okay. So I stepped into the room, went in, and I felt super intimidated. A, because I was the smallest guy. B, I felt like I was the freshest guy. But the guy who runs the place, I saw freaking Cody Rhodes, and he, shake my hand and said, "You're welcome whenever you want. Whenever you want to drop by. This is your school." And the amount of time, the amount of pressure. The amount of effort these guys put into perfecting the art of wrestling for a chance to be on TV, it's unmatched. And I got to feel that vibe. I got to feel that energy. I got to train with these guys, and it was such a, it was a cultural exchange. It was a nice teacher-student thing. It felt like I could teach something. They could teach me something. Because there's no one who was condescending. It was a room full of 30 people with Cody Rhodes, with the person who ran the place, and it was, I really can't put it into words. It made me imagine maybe one day I might show up to AEW, and I did actually have the conversation with the guy who runs the place, and he came to me and asked, "Hey, what's your visa type?" And I tell him it's a tourist visa. And he straight up says, "Oh, there goes your chance to be featured on TV." Like, what the hell? What do you mean? He said, "We can't actually pay you to be on AEW right now with a tourist visa. Had you had, a work visa, we could have offered you a spot just to have a match and show us what you've got."
Oh, damn.
No, it's fine. I actually got to know them on a more like a personal level. I took their numbers. And he said, whenever you feel ready, just message me, and I would be more than happy to send you a letter to take it to the U.S. Embassy so they can process your work visa. And that's
awesome.
Man, I don't mean, look, this is not from a bragging point of view. It's just people in the States, wrestling schools I visited in the States, the people I went to, the schools I visited, they are just so kind. They're so human. so many times I went to sessions and they're like, you don't need to pay. We do this out of the kindness of our hearts.
That's so sweet.
And it's such a nice gesture that brings people together. And
yeah.
Man, it just makes me emotional thinking about
Dude,
it.
I know, and also it brings on the process of inspiring these, like newly
young
like,
and upcoming.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just.
I mean, the
it
good
builds
thing,
their interest as well.
The good thing about AEW is that
they give people a chance.
I was about to say that, Shaheen. He's talking about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was the son of.
So I know this guy just because I watched their Uno matches.
No, Cody Rhodes is not.
Isn't he
there.
that one?
No, man, no.
Who's that
Uno
guy?
matches? You mean the up, down, down?
Yeah, she's talking about Xavier Woods, Cesaro, and Breeze, and Adam Cole.
So who are you mentioning?
He is a different guy.
Have I seen him?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Cody Rhodes is a son of Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, right. Okay.
And his brother Goldust. Maybe you know that guy who dress up like he dyes himself in gold and long hair.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's old. Anyway.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, no, because you don't know him. I'm trying to explain, and I saw on her face. Oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway,
because I was thinking it's.
The point is, Cody Rhodes was one of the most underused talents on WWE roster. They were giving him random gimmicks. They were not giving him any chance to improve or prove or just to move on with the storyline.
Yeah.
Now being in AEW and having that chance to kind of run it and be part of the team of the co-founders of the whole thing, he is doing the same thing with the new talent. He's giving them chances. He works with them, and
exactly,
dude, he's talking about
the way they approach it is in a very, I don't know, it doesn't feel very corporate because
it's very, very like friendly and like family type of thing. Yeah.
Come on, have a match. If we like you, we're gonna offer you a contract.
Okay.
WJR is saying Shaheen is all elite. Like that would be insane, dude.
Oh my god.
Yani Shaheen, if you don't freaking send me the whole streaming link while you're performing AEW, I will beat the shit out of you real life.
Why would we listen? Wait. Why would we watch it? We can just fly and go and watch it.
I cannot go to America.
We're gonna get you tickets.
We'll go under alias.
They like people from Dubai. I'm just gonna tell them my friends from Dubai, and they'll just give you tickets.
Yeah. I hope it was that. But man, dude.
But I wanted to actually ask you, like, out of all the rings and like in the whole world and all the ones that you've seen in matches, which is your like ideal one? Like, if you had your like ultimate match and you would
mean the wrestling mat?
The ring.
The ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, the ring.
I said
okay.
ring.
Okay.
Ring, not arena,
hear?
right?
You hear?
No, he's asking arena or ring.
Both.
Yikes.
Made it harder for
See, listen, on this podcast I tell the guests, like, we're gonna make you think, okay? It's not gonna be easy.
So I would mix AEW's ring.
Okay.
I would bring it to the Coca-Cola arena and do the ladder match we just mentioned over there.
Wow.
So elaborate.
Man, hopefully
it's as if he's already thought about it.
Man, hopefully the production hopefully the whole production of of Wrestlingme reaches to that point.
Yeah.
And dude, I would fucking pay good money just to fucking watch you guys.
For sure.
To perform a 5-match card, man. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. I'm already up Sam's ass all the time. I'm like, dude, why didn't you do this? I keep annoying him because, dude, inside I feel really bad that I saw something for free which deserved a lot of help and growth. And dude, all those wrestlers that put in that much effort, like Lamrod and Nova and all these like MK, dude, even their whole like attire and their everything, they the facility was like there must have been costs and stuff.
But kudos
even to
them.
compensate
but kudos to them with whatever limitations they have. They're actually putting a good show on the fucking thing.
Exactly.
And as even the WJR is saying, where's my front row tickets?
It's a given. You don't even need to ask for it.
Oh
man, but I really I told Sam so many times, I would actually like I just want to be part of the team and help the whole thing, the whole facility to be part of
More
it.
the
And like,
merrier. Because getting outside opinions, getting opinions even of people who actually like the product and actually...
dude,
you
you're
know,
talking to a fucking freak when it comes to wrestling. Like, you know, sometimes, dude, believe me, I'm holding back, Shaheen. I am
Trust
really
me.
holding back now.
As his wife, I can second this because, dude, once he starts, like sometimes we're at random cafes and the whole 3-4 hours we're sitting having coffee, he's just talking about wrestling.
Like I have my
And I'm just
Sting,
like-
I have my Sting action figure since I was freaking 10.
Oh, God.
Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta
he's
get
still-
it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it.
Wow.
Talk. It's just
Married
there.
a nerd, basically.
Yep.
Oh my god.
By the way, I can't really take a look into the comments, so...
Oh yeah, he's saying nah man. Oh my god.
Wow. He still looks the same.
Dude, it stayed like, dude, I have it since like, let's say 2000s, man. It had
By
a
the way,
motorbike on
Phoenix-
it and everything.
Yeah.
That's gonna help you with, you know, a bank guarantee. 10 years from now. If
Oh.
you sell it on eBay, good for you.
What's happening?
You mean the
The
action figure?
yeah.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
He's saying about selling it in 10 years.
Selling? I'm not selling.
He is, dude.
I'm not
He's
selling.
one of these guys. He will collect like the smallest, like memorabilia or stuff like this, and he'll.
I
Just
have a
keep it.
Razor Ramon Funko Pop as well, like the early '96, you know, in his pink attire.
I am a very sentimental person.
Yeah,
too.
he's a collector, so like he will
There's
never part
There's
with
a
his.
story behind this.
Yeah.
First of all, let's
And I
what's
will-
called
and-
Knox. Knox is in the house. What's up, Knox? Thank you very much. You
Oh,
redeemed
hi,
Hydrate.
Nox. By the way, wait, before, sorry, Shaheen, but I want to read this comment. The W Junior is saying, nah, man, I'm buying them. If you're gonna be at the Coca-Cola Arena, I gotta be there for sure. Exactly.
We all gonna be there.
Yeah, and dude, that's the best way you can support a person.
Yep.
Just like make sure that the efforts are, compensated for. At
So
least.
Shaheen, the backstory to this action figure is that, all of my school money, whatever my dad was giving me, like 3 dirhams every day for food.
Oh.
I kept
You
them
would save
all.
them
I
to
would
go
save
get-
them, dude. We're talking Toys R Us back in like '99. This is from the Monday
Yes.
Night War time. So,
Wait, let me guess which Toys R Us. The one next to Gharer Mall, right?
the the
That's
one,
the
and,
one.
the Riga one.
Yeah.
Dude, I went there. My dad is like, okay, you can take one. You know how hard is this freaking choice? I'm in front of like every freaking character. You got the
Oh, God.
WWF
Same thing with
guys.
the magazines, yeah.
Like you got the WWF guys. They had the big ass fluffy figures. It's like, and I the Sting one came with the motorbike, and it had a push button that Sting's taunts. Like it was saying, it was saying the old school taunt they had. I'm a Stinger and I sting ya. So there was
Yeah,
those
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
recorded in it.
Yeah.
It was 55 dirham. I still remember.
Oh, so
Yeah, back
cute.
in the day, 55 was more like 500.
Yep. Man, it's crazy. And WJR is saying that's how I ended up with my lone figure until my adulthood.
Flexums, Chris Jericho?
Flexums? Chris Jericho? Oh, so you have a Chris Jericho figure. Man, the other one that I got was a big ass The Rock. I have it over there.
Oh my god, it haunts me, dude.
It's like a small baby.
Okay, so whoever did the paint job on it, like, made the eyes really eerie, and whenever
You need
I'm
to fix
walking...
it, maybe.
Sorry?
Maybe you guys need to fix it with some eyeshadow.
Or dude, it just looks demented, to me, like, at night when I wake up to
doesn't
get... Shut up, wait.
You shut up.
when I walk around at past like
Okay, maybe I
midnight.
changed my mind of the main event, Coca-Cola Arena, Phoenix versus Ahmed.
Oh man.
Dude, listen, okay, so I used to train, so like I still have that flexibility and still have that strength, and he knows I'm stronger than him.
Dude, there is big woman in wrestling.
Okay, first of all, thank you.
Yeah.
Second of all, you know that I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
If that happens,
No. I'm
you're gone.
actually trying to point out. Awesome Kong, yeah.
What a
Awesome Kong,
name,
Dude.
Awesome
AJ
Kong.
Kong, Nia Jax.
You lost me at Nia Jax. She's not protective of the opponent in the ring. She really injured a lot. Like Asuka is amazing. Asuka is very good.
Really good. Io Shirai, I love Io.
Dude, but again, for me, the WWE divas are a bit better than AEW, in my opinion.
Sasha Banks, for me, it's Sasha, in terms of ring work, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Io Shirai.
Charlotte Flair is the daughter of Ric Flair. Oh my lord, man, she is so good in the ring.
And by the way, if you think about it, Charlotte Flair, you're gonna just assume that she's been watching her dad and studying and learning from him when she actually just started in 2013. And 3 years after that, she became a freaking women's champion, and she's one of the best in the business.
One of the most, like, dude, she is tall. She is kind of tall as well.
I would kill to see her have matches against men, not for the sake of intergender wrestling, but for the sake of seeing what
she's capable of doing.
Chemistry, between them, yeah.
Dude, there was a kind of a small segment they did with Dean Ambrose against Nia Jax.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
But man, I really want to talk about a lot of things, but
Oh my god, this is the happiest I've ever seen him on a stream, and it's just giving me joy. I'm so happy that this happened.
I mean, it's one of these topics that it's rare to find a person to open up to him and to them to talk about it. And for me, I'm so honored to have a pro wrestler, upcoming star.
Yeah. Shit, I really need to brush up on my wrestling now, because the happiness it's bringing you. Holy
What
shit.
is your favorite match of all time that you will go and watch it no matter what?
Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker WrestleMania.
The one with Triple H.
Yes.
Yeah. That match, even Undertaker said himself, is something that turned out different. They were not planning for it, but it just turned out one of the most iconic matches of all time.
Is it the one that had that cage? The one that you showed me?
That's for the sake of drugs, and the drug I'm talking about is nostalgia. Just so you know. But other matches that I would watch over and over, they're mostly modern matches. And I can't pinpoint anything, but they're also good, especially with NXT. If you ask me now, any Johnny Gargano match. Any Johnny Gargano match.
NXT has a lot of good guys, man. Like Johnny Gargano, even the whole Adam Cole's crew, Bobby Fish, Roderick, and
but did you watch all of those takeovers?
Most of them. Yeah, most of them. Dude, Tommaso Ciampa, holy Jesus.
By the way, we also have a question from W Junior. He's saying that which Shawn or Taker WM 25 or 26?
WrestleMania 25 or 26.
I'd say 25.
I think it was 25, yeah. And me is in the house. What's up, man? We missed you, man. It's been a while, man.
What's up?
What's up, man?
By the way, when I was reading that comment, I went full on Indian and I said W.
W.
Holy shit, the fumbling idiot is back.
Dude, there is one guy in WWE that he reminds me of Shaheen.
Okay.
Like a lot. And I'm sure Shaheen would...
Don't say it.
Dude, if you ever get the chance to be in a match with Ricochet...
I would kill. I just watched the show You, and I think I would do the same to have a match with Ricochet.
We're talking about a human spring.
Yep.
He is not in one... Dude, he lands... he flies like a bee and lands like a man... I don't know, like any...
So you should show Phoenix the video where he does a front flip and lands on his feet to the outside.
Dude, this guy is so agile.
Oh my god.
Wait. Let me get this video for you. You need to watch
Tell me. I mean, I don't want to do the whole YouTube shit over here because, it might be, the whole licensing, copyright stuff.
Yeah.
But, dude, Ricochet...
Can we watch one of the Shaheens, maybe?
Shaheen? Yeah, why the fuck not? Shaheen.
What's that?
Is there a clip of you performing?
I don't like watching myself though.
Hey, okay, this is not up to you. This is my show. I want to showcase you. So
look at this Phoenix.
And it is for
Ricochet can do the dream.
Oh, Velveteen Dream.
That's just like what he does.
Just hold it to your right. Yeah. You saw the flip?
Holy.
Yeah,
Like he controlled the velocity as well.
Dude, this guy, he's
Like a
insane.
freaking video game character, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shaheen, which one I can show, man?
Damn.
Which one you're in? Which one? Shaheen?
Depends. Do you like technical? Do you like hardcore? Do you like ladders? What do you want? What do you enjoy watching?
Whatever, man. Tell me. We just want to showcase your thing, man. Like if there's a tiny clip of you doing some maneuvers and stuff like this. There is there is the trailers and stuff that I'm watching.
Do you have my YouTube channel?
Wait, what is your YouTube channel? Tell me. Shaheen?
Wait 1 second. Shaheen Wrestler. Very odd name. I'm gonna change that soon.
Shaheen the Wrestler?
No, without the.
Shaheen Wrestler?
Yeah.
Wrestler. You type the way I pronounce things.
Shut up. Shaheen Wrestler. Okay, we got it. So do you want to watch Shaheen, Eli Hush, and G-Bolt versus the exclusives?
Nah, you watch that live. You don't need to watch it again.
But I mean, we want to show some stuff about you, man. Like how
Okay,
you do
so
your shake.
if I had to choose one of my favorite stuff, I would say...
Tell me, what is it?
Tell me.
There's a lot to choose from.
Come on.
By the way, the
Okay.
mime guy was bomb as well.
Yep.
He was so
Oh,
good.
the mime was amazing. Tell me
Oh.
about.
Yeah. He was really nice.
You can watch maybe my match with Lamrod, my match with... Okay, maybe go to... Fuck, there's a lot.
Is there like a highlight one? Okay, we can watch Shaheen versus Cryptid.
Yeah?
We can watch that?
But that's not the best camera quality though. We didn't have the same videographer that
So
night.
picky.
Yep.
Yes.
Yalla, yalla.
Yes.
Okay, what about Shaheen versus Nova? Gauntlet match.
Shaheen versus Fayez would be nice.
Where is that? Fires.
Dude, after a
Jeez,
day of...
that's
Oh, this
2
one here.
minutes long. Let's
Okay,
just
okay.
watch a minute of that though.
You're talking about Fayez Al-Imarat versus MK Gauntlet match?
No, not that one.
Okay, we can watch Jay Lamrod versus Shaheen.
If you want, I was still green, but yeah.
Anyway, I just want to showcase.
Yeah, just to see, like,
Yeah, fine. Whatever you
So-
want.
We should have done this before the stream, like, hashtag pro streamer.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's the beauty of our stream because we just
We figure
dive
shit
in
out
things,
live, yeah, exactly.
We just do it. So guys, we're gonna be showcasing one of the videos of Shaheen versus Jay Lamrod, which is another talent on their roster of Wrestlingme. We're gonna watch a couple of it's like a 3-minute video. Let's see what they do, and we're gonna get back to you guys shortly.
I'm not running away from this part of me, and I'm not falling away now. I still believe, and I'm not closer to killing, and I won't change. There's still war for the willing. The dark is the rage. You'll never take me alive. I'm
shit. I know you said 1 minute, and I know that you wanted it to be cut short, but like this guy was too engrossed in it, so he didn't like, you know.
That was a friendly match, though. Now you get to see a different dynamic coming soon.
Oh
Yep.
man, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
that was-
Because of the plot twist at the
I
end.
hope the story was clear to you guys. It was just more of a you kick me, I kick you kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone, like, you know, it's not about knowing what's happening. It's about, like, you know, enjoying the show, the entertainment, the whole high flying
Yeah.
movements, the whole drama, the, you know, that whole adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline. Adrenaline. You're making me fumble just because you know it's a hard word to say. Adrenaline. It's
It's adrenaline.
adrenaline.
It's okay, baby.
Why you need to tackle me this way on the
I'm
show?
not.
Anyway, so everyone is saying that was cool, and they were like, pick one. They were but man, I mean, dude, take it from me. I'm a person who supports shit like this that I never had the chance to fucking support. So when
Exactly.
it comes to this, I gonna kill myself and put the put the spotlight on the person that who is doing the, you know, the hard work
Yeah.
to make it, because
Thank you.
you don't see or you don't find these people like easily that, you know, they support you and they see that you're doing it for the passion that you have for
Really
the
appreciate and thank you for offering the platform for that.
no man,
Exactly.
dude, don't
I
mention
mean-
it. And this is not the last time I'm bringing you on. I'm gonna bring you on with Fahad, you know, Fahad Durrani, yeah.
Oh, okay. FKD.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm planning something. He's another wrestler as well. He's a good friend of mine. So this is how small is Dubai. You know, you get to know everyone. You get to know
Yep.
like it's just crazy that I'm happy that I came to know, you know, such a school exists.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
send me his Instagram. I would love to check him out as well.
Yep. And WJR is saying, if you're watching another match, please do the Last Man Standing versus Faiz. That was my personal favorite.
Oh my god.
By the way, they had a couple of ideas that it was actually is going to be a long thing for the audience to sit through. They had like an idea for the Iron match. You remember?
Yeah, the Iron Man. That's where my gear idea came
Yeah.
from. That's why I actually went to the theater and had it done. Was obviously because we were gonna have an Iron Man match, but we didn't want to bore people and let them sit down for long because show started late, and if we had the 30-minute match, everyone would not maybe appreciate as much.
I mean, I was just gonna explain Iron Man to her. Iron Man is like, you know, they go through like a half an hour of a match, and whoever gets more pins or like submissions.
More pins or submissions, yeah, within
Yeah.
the given
Yeah.
limit win.
Yeah.
Wow,
So whoever
okay.
has the more pins.
Half an
and everything-
hour, Jesus!
yeah.
You need like stamina of 10 men for that.
I would have done it in a heartbeat, honestly. If I would open the show with it, then yeah, I would do it by all means.
Wow.
Oh man, that's
Well, I just allowed the comment for WJR. He's saying, "Where's FK been? I haven't seen him in a ring for a while."
He's been a dad.
He's been a dad.
He has.
Oh, congratulations to
Yeah.
him.
So,
it's been a year or so now.
Oh,
he
nice.
has a child, yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, go
where,
ahead,
where,
man.
where did we? So where did this conversation start from again? Was it the AEW thing?
Yeah, but no, we were talking about Ricochet, and you showed us the video.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, rematch. Yes. If I ever get signed by WWE, hopefully soon, then
For
yeah,
sure,
by all
man.
means, I would love to have Ricochet in a match.
Man, Ricochet and you will be freaking awesome to watch. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know who to pay attention to,
Let's
Shaheen or
manifest
Ricochet.
it into existence.
It will happen, man. Dude, you already, like, you know, in Arabic we say mashallah, mashallah. You know, it means, you know, it's God's grace.
Yeah.
So you're putting the hard work. You're following up yourself, and this is your passion. No one gonna stop you unless you stop. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
going for it, and things will happen. It is a very bumpy
And-
road.
Look, it's a very bumpy road, and I don't know if you've read The Alchemist, either one of you.
I think it's an
Alchemist,
anime,
the
yeah?
anime?
No, Alchemist, the book.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's your department. I'm not
I
a book
haven't
guy at all.
because dude,
Okay.
everyone here on the show mentions anime a lot, so like I was assuming you're
Okay,
referring
no,
to that.
I just recently
But-
got into anime.
All right,
I just
okay.
started watching Seven Deadly Sins, maybe.
So basically, like in books, reading wise, I'm more into fiction. So you know, I was a Potterhead, and I was into Lord of the Rings,
So it's
Dragons,
a
and
really nice book. I
Aragon.
don't want to spoil it for you, but man, it shows you how the universe really buries like jewels in certain aspects of the world, and it's up to you
Mm-hmm.
to see if you can find them. Even if you come back to the same spot, it has a meaning.
Mhm.
There is a big meaning behind this, and that's what I love to see, because honestly, I love to talk about my experience that happened in Pakistan. It was offered to me from a perspective of I don't deserve this because I'm still green, and I got offered to do a show with like 5,000 people in attendance in Pakistan, and the initial response to me was like, fuck, I'm scared, I can't do this, all of these established guys are on the show, I don't know if I'll be able to do, so all these doubts, they started haunting me. And you can even ask my friends, every time I would mention it, it would come from a perspective of doubt. And that's when I decided, it's time to man up, woman up. Maybe 2021 today is the
Woman up.
And yeah, I reached out to my friend Greg in the UK, who's also an Osprey's coach, and I told him, man, I need to shake off some ring rust. The school's been closed for over 9 months now, and I really need to take this opportunity to train, because there's this big show coming my way, and I didn't even sign up for it, but hey, it's an opportunity, and I think it's time to seize it by the nuts. And second thing you know, I started begging my friends who work in airlines to get me tickets. I asked one of my good friends who over at WME if I can crash at their place in London, and they did help me with that. So all of that just to be able to brush off, the rust, and be able to perform at my best self in a show that made me super nervous. So I don't know how to start, but man, it was in Karachi, Pakistan, of all places, and I didn't even tell my parents, because can you imagine going up to Emirati parents and telling them I want to go to Karachi?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like, okay, why Karachi? What you gonna do there and whatnot? So luckily, I just told them I'll travel, and they said okay. So I went to do the show in Karachi. The moment I landed, everything we got, me and my fellow wrestlers got, was grade A, like class, like hospitality, car rides, everything was covered, hotel, food, and it was such a nice way to bring all these wrestlers together. So I met people from Greece, I met people from Pakistan, I met people from freaking Mexico, and we had guys from AEW there. We had Alberto Del Rio was there.
Oh, okay.
Well, Matt Cross, one of the people I started idolizing when I first started watching wrestling. So that to me in itself was an experience where I felt like I was the rookie among them. But it did help because it was an exchange at the end of the day, right? So you would have dinner with them, you would have breakfast with them on the same table, you would have lunch with them over the same table.
Yep.
And it was such a nice opportunity not only to perform, but to be able to exchange and network with all these guys. So yeah, man, 5,000 people was no joke, and it was my first legit show. I performed in Dubai in front of like 10, 15 people before this. But man, from 10 to 15 to 5,000 in one night, can you imagine the stress that was going through my head?
Yeah, that's a huge upgrade in itself. And also like managing, as you said, the expectations of the public as well,
Yes.
like they're there to watch you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like what your shirt says, under pressure.
And it helps, honestly, because being in that state of mind to me helps me not just doubt myself, but doubt and turn that doubt into action to prove otherwise.
But if you don't mind me asking, I don't like if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk. But like, why you have doubts when you are, good at your craft?
Yeah, I'm talking about this was only for 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3,
This
kid.
was only 4 or 5 months in.
4 or 5 months in. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was still new to this.
But I
So
mean,
having this opportunity present itself to me was, man, it was unmatchable.
man, I just
Dude, I can understand the nerves. Like, for example, you want to go and, for example, he always has a dream that he wants to be like a manager on stage, okay? So,
Okay.
like, this dude, if he goes up, come on, you're gonna be like, everyone's watching you. You're like, what you say, every single word, and how your body language, everything. And plus, they do, they're
I mean,
in
and
there.
plus he's a performer. He's an in-ring performer.
Exactly. So imagine, like, you get nerves for small things. So imagine a person of that like level of deliverance.
Yeah.
So it isn't just natural. He's human,
But man, keep your head up. You're doing great.
Yeah.
You have all the support from our side.
Exactly.
You got two supporters.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
first, dude. By the way,
He's a psycho fan already. I know.
yeah, I am a psycho fan, dude. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
man.
tell me what's up.
He knows, man. Come on, and like we never had such an outlet here, man. There was no platform for wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like,
definitely.
dude, even so. I mean, sorry to say this, the caliber of WWE shows that happen in Saudi is way bigger than here. Here is, dude, the ticket was like around $800, and you need to
I
sit
know,
like
that was
800?
insane.
and you need to be like freaking like 100 meters away from the.
Yeah,
thing.
it was nothing. Like lighting was bad, music was bad. So the amount of the thing you would get in return for the money you paid was nothing.
Wow.
That's why I'm going to Saudi tomorrow, just to experience all of that.
Wow, Jesus,
So-
800.
I love
I
you,
mean,
Shaheen,
that-
but I hate you in the same time because you're going to watch it.
Like, it's not just watching the show. I feel like I'm in a state right now where I'm, forced to adapt. You said it yourself that I'm doing lots of these, dumbbells with my feet and stuff because I have to because of my shoulder that's healing at the moment. And having someone who's been through that same injury like Finn Balor really helped me find someone I can relate to, because he's had the same exact injury. The first time I had
Yep.
my MRI, he was the first person I reached out to.
Wow.
I mean,
And-
like a person like as the caliber of Finn Balor being, so down to earth to, share his experience.
That's why he's one of the first two wrestlers I mentioned to you in the beginning of the
Yeah.
podcast. Finn and Lita, man. These two, they're just so human. If you had told me 5 years ago I would be sharing recipes with Lita, I would tell you you're crazy. And if you tell me that you'd be chatting with Finn, talking to him about relatable scenarios, I'd also tell you you're crazy.
Yeah, man, I know,
You
man.
never
I
know
know.
how the universe works. It's
Exactly. That's why, like, he's trying to keep you hopeful because
What trying to keep you hopeful?
yeah,
Dude, he has it, and
I'm
he
trying
will.
to praise you, dumbass.
No, he will. You need to say he will.
Okay,
I hope
Haywansh,
so.
Yeah.
Hope so,
come now.
yeah.
So, like, I'm saying that already. Like, there are people who are your well wishers.
Supportive,
So yeah,
like,
exactly.
they,
so
they like you, the art that you're doing.
yeah.
We mentioned this yesterday, Ahmed, the idea of not knowing when it's gonna come, and that's what keeps me going. That's what pushes me to the next level. Because Phoenix yesterday, I talked to Ahmed about this, which was
He said like
So-
every match is like a training match for him. He treats it like, this is the one that I need to
Can
take
he
home.
say?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Like he's talking to.
it's fine. It's relatable. It's fine. So yeah, we were talking about the WWE tryout yesterday, and the fact that they got back to me way like before COVID even happened. It gave me so much hope that hey, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna realize my dreams. WWE contacted me to do a freaking tryout, and that's amazing. But
And-
COVID got in the way. The tryout got delayed until further notice, and everyone's super stressed and everyone's feeling burnt out because they're asking me when's it happening, when's it happening, when's it happening. That's the beauty of it, because if you know when it's gonna happen, you're gonna slack until the last month or two, and then you're gonna put the effort. But now
True.
that you don't know, that's where the true what do you call it? input comes in, right?
Exactly.
You don't know when they're coming, so you have to give it your all. You have to train. You have to do everything you have
Indeed.
to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to keep on grinding.
Yeah.
You know, until
And
the
like you said,
opportunity
and all these other matches that he's going through in the meantime is also like more his own personal publicity, also his own personal journey. Like he can you never know which match can get the most attention, because sometimes like you expect like huge matches to get the attention that they deserve, but it happens.
You never know which small match gets all the
Exactly. So you know, a small thing can spark a huge kind of a movement.
Exactly.
And like imagine people just petitioning Shaheen needs to go to you know, that could happen.
Man,
So
it will happen. Mark my words, because I can see you're putting all your 100% into it, and this is your passions. Wow, this is your passion, and it's been there since your childhood, and you need to go for it as hard as you can. And we at Combos and Chill, we wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and hopefully to see you one day on WWE, and I'll be having my popcorn and I'm watching, holy shit, Shaheen is on the TV.
I know that time, like I'm gonna feel the most I'm gonna feel the most ignored, because like once he's into this, like I'll be the jealous one. I'll be like, yeah, go. Just go. Leave me.
But man, Shaheen, thank you very much for joining us. Wait,
before. I just wanted to ask him about the coffee. So.
Oh shit! I completely forgot.
That's why I am here. Okay.
Let's talk about your new coffee brand that you're putting out.
So about that, it's up to, I don't know if you know the concept of indie wrestling, which is basically independent wrestling. The reason why it's called that is because it's very down low. We're not being paid as much as, you know, performance wise. We don't charge for shows, but there are other outlets where we can sell our merchandise, shirts, face mask, whatever it is. But for me, I decided, hey, people like coffee, so why not coffee instead of t-shirts, you know?
And what is the brand name?
Moonsalt Coffee.
Love it. Love the packaging. It is black.
It's amazing.
Just the color of my soul, you know. But dude, I can't wait, like, because dude, once we get like a proper like espresso machine or like some kind of thing, like a proper, like I want to go buy the machine for this, you know. Like
I'm considering more, like, other than coffee beans, hopefully expand to offer like bottled coffee.
That would
Black,
be dope.
Concentrated coffee that, you know, helps you start the week.
So helps you to not sleep.
Just see, that's what I was gonna say. He said week, not the day. Yani whole week you just be awake.
Week.
Yeah,
exactly.
Basically, he gonna have his own coffee and just go in the ring. Who wants to go?
By the way, that's what happens.
Oh, God.
If you need some dirt on me, just ask them what happens when Shaheen drinks coffee. So there's your answer.
Oh my God.
Man, he's already a jumping jack guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, before we wrap up the session, I want to read a couple of the comments. That Weird Turtle saying hashtag Papa Balor, and the WJR saying hashtag always ready. You Know Me is saying best wishes that going to be through very soon.
Yeah,
WJR
for sure.
is saying Shaheen would make me actually watch Raw, and I think that's the highest praise. And You Know Me is saying may you get the best in your life.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at all the positivity there.
I really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Man, again, thank you very much for actually agreeing to showing up on this session. I had a blast talking to you, Shaheen. And again, thank you very much for taking the time to dedicate to this session. And do you have any final words before we wrap it up? Like about your brand, about where they can find you on the social platforms.
I'm most active on my Instagram, so if you shoot me a follow, if you have any questions, you can ask me over there. If you want to help connect to certain wrestlers or certain schools, I'll be more than happy to help you with that.
Awesome.
That's so sweet.
Come down and try a free training session at Wrestlingme. I'm also willing to help and assist with that.
I'm coming for sure.
He's already made plans. He's like, Nazni, I don't know what you're doing. Like,
make
next
sure
week,
he gets his cardio in beforehand.
Gets his what?
Cardio.
Cardio.
Hey man,
Yeah.
don't beat me up. I'm like, I just want to there and like I just want to be there and be a manager. But man, what you call WJR is saying good luck, man, and get
Yeah,
well soon.
I hope you heal, yeah.
all like fast recovery, Godspeed
Exactly.
recovery, inshallah. And dude, you guys give him a follow at Shaheen of the Sky. I love the handle.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Shaheen
It's-
at Shaheen of the Sky, and follow him up. There, and don't forget to give a follow to at wrestlingme.com. Sorry, at wrestlingme.com. Why I said that?
Just
at
creating, just creating it.
at wrestlingme. Yeah, hopefully. So,
And if you want someone to eliminate bots, you can always follow at She's a Phoenix.
yep.
Oh.
You can respond to all the bots.
Yeah,
and
dude,
they
there
can
was
go
this
away.
one, I don't know, bitch on his post. They're just like, fucking DM, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, seriously, those people really annoy
What, to
me.
promote it here?
Yeah, the
Oh
random
my
shit.
Lord,
Like,
man.
I'm like, man, this guy, look at his page and look at what you're asking. You know?
Man, do you know Safe? Yeah, you know
but,
Safe. Yeah.
but dude,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
Safe is the best guy. These guys like DM and promoters. Like he's like. He doesn't say wallah.
dude, I have this one guitarist that I follow. He's from Germany. You know what he does? These promoters, he gives each other's the DM to DM each other. Like he's like, okay, contact me on this. That's a good technique.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is part of the.
But
new
by the way,
fucking-
Shaheen, like I do this for everyone. Like even if it is on AKB or band page or any personal, like I really like give them,
proper.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I'll
I
shoot you a message whenever someone annoys me. Then.
do it. Anyways, I see your posts. Like I have your
Yep.
notifications on, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
I'm
thank you so
I'm there
much.
at your defense.
Dude, don't
yeah.
ever mention it, dude. We are honored, and all the pleasure is ours that you are here with us. And
I know. I had
we-
so much fun. Dude, by the way, I had such a garbage day. I was just listening to Lamb of God and now I'm happy and cheerful. Like that's the energy this stream got me today.
Yeah, man.
Like I'm so happy
Yeah, I
we
had
did
a
this.
bad day too. So yeah, thank you guys.
Oh man, it's
I'm so
all
happy
good,
to
man.
hear that,
It's
that
all
at least
good.
you're smiling and laughing now.
And this won't be the last time that you're gonna be on the show for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll guarantee that. But man, again, thank you very much for joining us. And give him a follow at Shaheen of the Sky and at Wrestling Me on IG, and give us a follow at Combos and Chill on IG and Instagram. Sorry, IG and Insta. What's happening with me? It's just I think because Shaheen is here.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
Are you starstruck a little bit?
Give us a
Oh,
follow at
cute
Convos
boy.
and Chill on IG and Facebook, and you guys can go to our linktree.com/Convos and Chill. You can get all the links to our platform. Give us a subscribe on YouTube because these videos gonna be on YouTube in a couple of
And
days.
also Shaheen's YouTube channel. He's got his matches on there.
Shaheen Wrestler.
Yeah.
Shaheen. Yeah, I said it right. Yeah, Shaheen
I
Wrestler.
don't know if I
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I'm gonna be keeping it in the caption once we're gonna do the stories and everything. And don't forget to give She's a Phoenix a follow at She's a Phoenix if you want any tattoo designs,
Yep,
black
for
ink,
sure.
tribal, Maori. It's all cool
any
stuff.
artwork for the
Yeah.
house or a gift item because I did
Do
recently.
you do any temporary tattoos by any chance?
Well, I designed the tattoo, but like using
Yeah,
a machine.
maybe I'd like to get a design for a temporary.
Sure, definitely. Just hit me up. Let me know what would you like me to
For sure,
design?
man. For
Because I
sure.
did recently artwork for these guys, which is literally decapitation.
Okay.
For AKB, for the band that he's
Yeah.
in. So I'm used to usually like I'll do patterns, something calm and Maori traditional, and then these guys they're like, oh, I want straight up fucking
Murder.
tusk of a mammoth through a guy's face. I'm like, the fuck,
Oh god.
But yeah,
But for sure, man.
yeah.
But
But let me know
for
what
sure.
would you like.
Just
me to
tell
draw.
us what's the idea you have, and we can make it work.
Yes.
And just before we wrap it up, guys, go to the merch store that we have. I just put the link over there. Just give it a round, see what you guys like. We need to get the feedback from you guys, like what you guys like, what
Yeah.
you guys don't like.
So
then
we
we're
just
gonna
got our
design.
sorry baby, but like I just wanted to say we got our mugs in, and
Yeah.
like I said the other day, the detailing is so perfect. Like my Maori style is very difficult to put on because it's very detailed.
Yep.
So imagine all of that came onto the mug perfectly the way I designed it, and the quality is really nice. And we are already using the mug.
Just give it a.
Why
just-
don't we use it on the stream?
Yeah, we forgot.
Because we're dumbasses. That's
Yeah.
what. That's why.
give it a give it a shot. Go and look around and see what you guys like. And
Yeah.
you know me is saying, as much as there are stars in the sky, so much of success you get in your life.
Oh.
Shaheen, this guy is known for his
Wisdom.
wisdom bombs that he
There-
drops.
Yeah. I know you need to do like this for him.
Thank you very much, You Know Me. You Know Me is a very great friend of ours on the Twitch family. Thank you very much for joining us.
I know.
And Shaheen, again, stay with us because at the end of the stream we usually find one of our friends. Let's see who is being. Oh!
You know who's on? Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Yep.
Actually, I don't mind. Do you know his proper Chugs?
CHUGZ, I think. Let me just
CU.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's-
the Chugs.
That's 420.
What is it? That Chugs?
The Chugs. THECHUGS.
The Chugs. Okay, I found him.
Ooh,
I
see, I
found
recognize
him.
the face
Yeah.
already.
He's playing Zelda. He usually plays Halo. I don't know what's going on today.
Well, I usually drop in. Anyway, why not? Let's. the Chugs.
Because this is special day, you know, we break
Yes,
all
obviously,
rules.
obviously, why not?
Usually it is like local streamers that we raid, but today it's a
We go
special.
by the wish of the guest.
Oh, okay.
This is a special event. So,
Special treatment.
Yeah, special treatment for Shaheen, only for Shaheen.
VIP, VVIP.
VIP. So, guys, our schedule is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Dubai time, 5 p.m. GMT, and 10 a.m. PST. And we'll see you guys on, when is it? The next
Thursday?
Thursday? Absolute shenanigans.
Why are you asking me? You're the person. This is your stream.
Man, tonight I'm off. I mean, like, I'm having Shaheen on board and I'm completely, like, losing it.
Oh, such a fanboy moment.
Yep, exactly. But again, Shaheen, thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you soon again. And
Yeah, for sure.
Best
It
wishes
was
for
nice
your.
to finally
I
get
had-
to know you guys better.
Oh,
Had so much fun.
Same here, man.
The same
Same-
here, and I
same
can't wait
here.
to see you back in the ring. And like, I hope all the healing, like, you know, comes towards you and just you recover
Very soon.
really
Very
fast.
soon,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
No worries, guys. We'll see you soon. And Shaheen, stay with us. We'll get back to you. See you guys on the flip side, and take care of yourself and
Bye.
stay.
Be safe, guys. Bye.
Take care. Bye.